Dressed in black, Sidney Crosby out to take the opening face-off with Charlie Coyle. And as Steve Levy said, Michael Bunting, the newcomer, just over in the Jake Gensel trade from Carolina, is out to start the game at his Penguin debut on the left wing of Sidney Crosby with Rickard Rakell on the right.
Can't tell you what an awkward feeling it is your first shift. You're playing with a new team with everything that's gone on. You got here, now you got to go play. It's weird.
Penguins still trying to recover from the trade of the very popular Gensel. There are a lot of rumors about that trade Thursday night. And there's a save by Ullmark, laid back to the point to Marcus Pettersson. Malkin covers up high. Pettersson having an excellent year, looking for a tip from Puustinen. Had a couple of whacks at it along the left post.
Good start for the Pens here, almost exclusively in the Bruins' end.
A lot more energy than we saw in that game at home on Thursday night. Testing drive by Carlson was kicked out by Ullmark. Here's Riley Smith now for Pittsburgh. It went past Jeff Carter, picked up by Charlie McAvoy for Boston. And then it got past John Ludwig at the line. Carried back in by Noel Acciari, a former Bruin. Dodged a check from Kevin Shattenkirk. The rebound swept away by Pavel Zacha. They're going to give him a little time to acclimate. Here's Hampus Lindholm back for the first time in 10 games. Lindholm put it right on net, and it's covered by Nedeljkovic. Most of the teams ahead of them, they have 21 games remaining. Here's Bunting with his first great chance as a Penguin. Robbed on a glove save by Ullmark.
Terrific breakout pass from Rakell. Charlie McAvoy gets beat on the far side, and that allows Bunting to go straight up the ice. One-on-one with Ullmark. He wants to go over the pad. Ullmark with the glove stop, and two players who became centerpieces of talk around their teams over the last couple of days. Bunting traded from Carolina. Ullmark.
Now the regular season behind the Boston bench is 102, 25 and 20. A points percentage of .762. Shot right on from a tough angle, blocked down. It was Jesse Puljujärvi the shot, and Ullmark the save. Letang shot from the line, blocked out in front, picked up by Lars Eller. Puljujärvi has it grabbed by Ullmark. Double teamed and lost it to Coyle. Now Jake DeBrusk. Marchand down low, and a stop by Nedeljkovic.
Here's the best Bruins chance. Hampus Lindholm on the pass across the ice from Marchand.
Zacha's had a very good week for Boston. Pasternak across ice for Danton Heinen. Shot turned aside and up into the netting. Here's a takeaway by James Van Riemsdyk. He centered it. Smith picked it off, and now Lars Eller. Up the middle, Puljujärvi on the forehand, and the save made by Ullmark.
One Parker Wotherspoon was in another.
That would be quite a first-round series. Here's Jonathan Gruden, and an easy save made by Ullmark. Didn't get a lot on the pass. Eller broke it up. Eller's Puljujärvi with him, and a save made by Ullmark.
Over the last couple of weeks, too, really physical, really engaged in the game, starting to get to be that time of year.
Kevin Shattenkirk kept in as the line.
Better in the second half of that first period.
Brad Marchand still in the box with 46 seconds left to serve on the game's first penalty. Jesse Puljujärvi, number 4 pick in the entire draft. Back in 2016, here's a chance. Shattenkirk passed it off for Zacha, who missed the net. Now DeBrusk tried to wrap around, gets it to Pasternak, and he scores! David Pasternak, his 40th of the year. And Boston is first on the board.
Three straight 40-goal years plus for David Pasternak. Jake DeBrusk does the work behind the net. Head up. A feather pass that actually deflects off of Emil Bemstrom's stick. And even as the puck is wobbling, the league's #1 shooter.
Ullmark plays it back quickly, trying to capitalize the remaining seconds on the power play. It pays off. Out it goes to DeBrusk, and his shot deflected out of the rink.
Fall asleep, and so they're changing. Now they got to rush back into play. You can see both forwards are way behind the play. And and DeBrusk's shot beats Nedeljkovic clean up over the right shoulder. Last year, 27 goals. That probably hits the bar and goes in. This year, another one of those players they expected a lot more from.
Pastrnak chips it down low. Coyle's backhand hit the post. Beautiful fade by Pastrnak. Big defenseman, 6'5", snaps it across for Morgan Geekie. His blast is blocked. It's blocked by Graves, who's lost his stick. Geekie in close, down low, they score! Tipped in by Pavel Zacha. A power play goal and a 2-0 Boston lead.
Sets up Pavel Zacha. The initial shot from Geekie breaks the stick of Graves. So now he's without a stick. And look at Geekie. He knows where the play is. He attacks the defender with no stick. Graves does everything he can to deny it. And
now Gruden across for Carter. Carter centers one, and it's deflected right on net. A good stop by Ullmark.
25, including a terrific stop here as Jeff Carter goes across the front of the net to Jonathan Gruden. Gruden is in position as Zacha doesn't deny the pass, and he gets pretty good wood on this, and the 6'5" Ullmark spreads out. You could have bet your house that Shattenkirk was going to pass that to Pastrnak, by the way. He was so tired as well.
Coyle, they're onside. He has Marchand. Marchand down low. He scores. Brad Marchand on the backhand. Career goal number 399. And it's 3-0 Bruins.
The Pens will clear the puck, and for the second time this period, that's a lazy, slow change. They're skating off the ice. That's a freebie for Boston. Of course they're going to advance the puck up the ice. And then Charlie Coyle slides it into Marchand. That's a nice pass, and then in tight. Marchand. He's in the game, but he doesn't really have a lot of pace like we normally see from Crosby. It certainly hasn't been there for 40 minutes, and now Detroit's got to find a way to stop it.
I'm going to tell you how. Take the logo off. They score from the point. Letang through a screen. Drives one home. Ullmark didn't see it, just kind of waved at it. And Pittsburgh finally on the board with 17:09 to go in the third period.
First point in 6 games for Letang as Crosby wins the face-off, and you see where he shoots it from. Charlie Coyle is directly in Ullmark's eyes. Ullmark doesn't see it, and it just goes straight over top of his glove. The late reaction, he doesn't pick it up, and
life in their step. And then we saw Thursday nighter again here through 2 periods today. Heinen passed it off, and Pastrnak hit the crossbar, getting for his second of the day. And the Penguins will have to clear, and they'll go off. They've been on for about 1:20 each. Here's Lindholm stepping into the zone. Marchand with some speed. Centers it. DeBrusk scores. Jake DeBrusk makes it 4-1 Boston. The Penguins carrying the play throughout the period, but Boston gets the quick counter.
Turnover by Marcus Pettersson. He lobs this thing up the middle of the ice, and Lindholm reads it. Easy intercept to put on the tape of Brad Marchand. And Jake DeBrusk, who hit the crossbar in the second period, thank you very much. He's not going to miss that. The one-timer from Marchand. For DeBrusk, a tough season, now 15 goals. We ask.
Here's Pastrnak. Lobs it ahead, trying to run it down Heinen. And he did. Now trying to move away. Pastrnak, one touch it off for a goal. Pavel Zacha. His second of the afternoon, and once again, Pastrnak proving he's much more than a shooter. He's also a terrific passer.
Career high. Pastrnak lobs this puck down the ice. The creativity to see the only way to get it to Danton Heinen was going to be to lob it into the open ice. Heinen retrieves it. Pastrnak finds Zacha, and not the smoothest finish as it hits the left.
And the Bruins getting back into better form. 3-0-1 in the last 4. Marchand career goal number 399.